Listen carefully. This is not another motivational video that makes you feel good for 5 minutes and then fades away. This is a message, not from me, but from the version of you that you could have been if you had started earlier. The version of you that never hit snooze, never doubted their potential, and never let fear whisper louder than dreams. That version of you is still waiting, and it's time to bring them back to life. Right now, somewhere inside you, there's a small voice saying, "I want more." You've tried to silence it, distract it, or postpone it until the so-called right moment. But the truth is, there will never be a right moment. There will only ever be now, this second, this breath, this decision. Life doesn't pause for you to catch up. It moves forward, whether you move with it or not. Every second you spend waiting for confidence is another second that someone else is building the life you dream about. You've said it before. I'll start tomorrow. You've said it after exams, after holidays, after heartbreaks. You've said it when you were tired, when you were scared, when you didn't know where to begin. But tomorrow is not a real day. Tomorrow is a trick your mind uses to keep you comfortable. Every dream dies inside the word later. So let's be honest, comfort is not your friend. Comfort is the silent killer of potential. It's warm, soft, and deadly. It keeps you safe while it steals your future. And the truth? You weren't born for comfort. You were born to grow, to rise, to struggle, to overcome, to speak, to live. Every person you admire once felt the same fear you feel now, but they acted anyway. The only difference between success and regret is action. Now take a deep breath. Think about the person you could become if you simply refused to quit. Imagine waking up early, full of energy, confident in your voice, fluent in your speech, fearless in your choices. That version of you is not far away. They're built one decision at a time. Change doesn't come from a single grand act. It's born from hundreds of small, brave choices that you repeat until they define you. You say you want to improve your English, your career, your confidence. But wanting is not enough. You need to decide. Decision is the line between dreamers and doers. Most people stay stuck because they think change happens when they feel ready. But no one ever feels ready. Readiness is not a feeling. It's a commitment. You become ready by starting. Think of it like learning English. You don't wake up fluent. You start messy. You forget words. You make mistakes. But every mistake is proof that you are trying. Every sentence you speak is a brick in the wall of your new identity. The moment you decide to speak without fear of judgment, your learning speed doubles because you stop waiting for perfection and start practicing progress. Let me tell you something powerful. Perfection is an illusion that stops millions of people from starting. The only perfect moment is the one when you take the first step. Once you start, momentum takes over. Momentum doesn't need motivation. It just needs movement. And yes, I know what you're thinking. But I've tried before and failed. Of course you have. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Every successful person you've ever seen has a trail of failure behind them. What makes them different is that they didn't stop walking. They used each fall as a lesson, each mistake as a teacher. So stop punishing yourself for what didn't work. Instead, learn, adjust, and keep going. The truth is, your life will never change until your habits do. Habits are the invisible engines driving your destiny. You don't need massive transformation overnight. You just need to start replacing one small habit at a time. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Read 1 page a day. Speak 1 new sentence in English. Tiny steps, repeated daily, build unshakable momentum. But here's the hard truth. Motivation won't save you. Motivation is emotional fuel. It burns fast. What you need is discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results. It means doing what you promised yourself, even when you don't feel like it. It's the quiet, boring, daily act of consistency that builds miracles in silence. Motivation is loud. Discipline is loyal. Think about your daily routine. How much time do you waste scrolling, comparing, watching others live? You're not lacking time. You're leaking focus. The most successful people in the world are not the smartest. They are the most focused. They treat their attention like gold. Every distraction you allow steals a piece of your dream. Protect your focus like it's your future, because it is. And if you want to change your life, start by mastering focus for just 1 hour a day. 1 hour of pure, undistracted effort every day will transform your life faster than 100 hours of half-hearted work. During that hour, no phone, no noise, no excuses, just you and your goal. That single hour can rewrite your entire story. Now I want you to look ahead. A year from now, you'll be somewhere. But where depends on what you do today. You can either look back with pride or with pain. In pride says, I did it. Pain says, I could have. The difference between those two sentences is what you choose in this moment. Here's a thought that should scare you a little. In 10 years, your future self will either thank you or hate you for the choices you make right now. Every hour you waste, every excuse you make, every tomorrow you repeat, they all accumulate. They become the distance between who you are and who you could have been. So ask yourself honestly, how long will you keep waiting for the perfect time? The perfect job? The perfect partner? The perfect motivation? Perfection is procrastination wearing a nice suit. Stop waiting. Start moving. Even a slow start is stronger than endless planning. When you move, life moves with you. The doors that seemed locked start to open. The people you need start to appear. The energy you were missing begins to flow. Life rewards the brave, not the prepared, and maybe you're thinking, but I don't have everything figured out. That's okay. You don't need a full map. You just need the next step. The path reveals itself to those who walk, not to those who wait. So here's the challenge. Before this day ends, do one small action that your future self will thank you for. Write that email. Apply for that course. Speak that sentence in English. Read that page. Take that walk. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just climb the first step. Remember this forever. The person you become is not decided by luck. It's decided by your daily choices. You can either let life happen to you, or you can take control and shape it. And the first step to shaping your life is simple. Act today, not tomorrow. Because one day you'll wake up and realize time didn't wait. The chances you ignored became someone else's success. The dreams you delayed became your regrets. But it doesn't have to end that way. It's still your time. It's still your story. And this time, it begins now. You've heard people say, change your life. But what does that really mean? It means rewriting the small things that shape who you are. The way you talk to yourself, the way you react to failure, the way you spend your quiet hours when nobody's watching. Change doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's invisible. It's in the moments when you keep a promise to yourself that no one else will ever know about. That's where strength grows. In silence, in consistency, in the invisible hours that create visible success. If you're learning English, don't just study words, live them. Let every new phrase become a part of your identity. When you learn the phrase, never give up, don't just understand it, become it. Speak it with courage. Think it when you feel tired. Live it when you fail. Language is not about memorizing. It's about transforming who you are through every sentence you speak. When you connect English with your emotions, it becomes more than grammar. It becomes power. You see, the most fluent speakers are not the ones who know every rule. They're the ones who aren't afraid to speak, to make mistakes, to sound human. Perfection builds walls. Mistakes build bridges. Every time you speak, even imperfectly, you're building confidence. Confidence is not born from knowing everything. It's born from daring to try when you don't. So don't wait until your English is perfect to live boldly. Speak now. Act now. Grow now. The world doesn't reward people who plan forever. It rewards those who take imperfect action and refine along the way. You don't need permission to change your life. You just need a decision. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. Your life won't change in one giant leap. It will change quietly, almost unnoticeably, through the small wins you collect daily. You'll look back 6 months from now and realize you speak better, think clearer, walk taller. You'll realize that every ordinary day you kept showing up was extraordinary after all, but only if you start. The pain of discipline lasts minutes. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. 10 years from now, you could either be fluent, confident, and proud, or still telling yourself you'll start someday. Make someday today. Take control of your story before time does it for you. Because one thing is certain, no one else is coming to save you. Not luck, not motivation, not opportunity. The only person who can truly change your life is staring back at you in the mirror. And that person is ready. If you stop doubting, stop delaying, and start doing. So before this video ends, make a promise. A real one. Say it quietly or write it down. From this moment, I choose progress over perfection. I choose action over excuses. I choose to change my life now. And when you say it, mean it. Because the world is waiting for the new you to show up and speak up.